Halloween Costumes has released their lineup for 2026, folks. With over 75 new products to come out this year, we have a lot to talk about, folks. Here are my thoughts. Halloween Costumes has been growing rapidly as a company and is outshining every bit of competition more and more every year. This year is by far the best year for the company. First off, we have the Sasquatch Bigfoot. This guy stands at 7.7 feet tall, his eyes light up, and his head and body turn. He's standing in the stereotypical Bigfoot sighting, walking pose. I think it's about time that we get anything Bigfoot related, and I'm glad that Halloween Costumes was the first to do so, because they knocked this guy out of the park. Every bit of detail just screams classic Bigfoot sighting. And I'm sure all of those theme restaurants and attractions are gonna go crazy for this guy. Next, we have Slender Man. He stands at 12 feet and his head and hands light up. I absolutely love this guy. I grew up loving creepypastas, and the fact that we're getting this guy is huge. I love the Slenderman character, and this animatronic is perfect. The design is spot on with the blank face, the suit, the lanky arms, and the appendages coming out of his back. I hope to get this guy. Next up, we have Bob Roga, the Shadow Man.
There you are. It's time.
This is the physical manifestation of the Hat Man, if you could see his face, and I absolutely love this guy. He stands at 7 feet tall, his eyes light up, his head tilts, and his body turns. The voice acting really matches this character, and the detail on his design is phenomenal. One thing I want to point out is I love his boots. He has some big stompers on, and I'm here for it. I want whatever the design team was on when they designed all the original characters for this year, because every single product in this year's lineup looks absolutely fantastic. Next, we have Krampus. Not movie Krampus, Folklore Krampus.
Where St. Nicholas gives, I take. He leaves sweets, I leave scars of fear. Together we balance the scales, light and shadow. Remember, child, without me, Christmas would be far too sweet.
He stands at 6.5 feet, his eyes light up, his head turns, his mouth moves, and his body turns. I like that they went the folklore route and not the movie route, because the movie wouldn't exist without the folklore. Gotta give credit where credit's due. I like that they gave this guy a bit of an accent. I think it fits the character, and I noticed that he rolls every R when he speaks. I'm glad that companies are focusing more on the folklore / urban legend / cryptid characters, Those needed some more light shown on them, and I'm happy with the way that they're turning out. Next up, we have Dead Squad Debbie, the zombie cheerleader. What a name. She stands at 5.3 feet, her eyes light up, her mouth moves, and she waves her dirt-covered pom-poms. Excuse me. I think this animatronic is pretty funny. The design is really good, and they went ham on the clothes. I have yet to see bad clothes from this company. The zombie chants are quite funny. It tells us that parts of her brain, other than the parts that are keeping her undead, are still functional and not completely rotted, hence the rhythm-induced zombie grunts that she chants. Next up, we have the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Great Halloween, everybody! No, thanks to you, Jack. Morning, gents. Jack, I've got the plans for next Halloween. I need to go over them with you so we can get started. Jack, please, I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself.
A new addition to the Nightmare Before Christmas line has arrived with the mayor. I think this looks fantastic, as it feels like he jumped straight out of the movie itself. He stands at 6 feet tall, although 3 feet of him is just hat, and his head spins to switch between his happy and sad face. They did an amazing job on this guy, and I wonder what other characters from this movie that they're gonna do. Next up, we have Dobby from Harry Potter.
You shall not harm Harry Potter. Dobby has to protect Harry Potter, to warn him. Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year. Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
Now, I have a strong dislike of Harry Potter, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. He stands at 3.5 feet, his body turns, his left arm moves, and his right arm holds his sock. This is a good animatronic, despite the fact that I don't like Harry Potter. I gotta give credit. Another Nightmare Before Christmas animatronic has hit the roster. This time we have Zero. We've gotten Zero stuff in the past, but we've never gotten a true Zero animatronic. This adorable ghost pup stands, or I should say floats, at 2 feet, and he rolls across the floor. That was a horrible voice crack. This definitely makes sense for Zero. I love this one. Next, we have another Nightmare Before Christmas animatronic, but not new, because we've seen this before. Halloween Costumes decided that they want to sell it this year. We have the Sandy Claus Jack Skellington.
You're right. Something is missing. But what? I've got the beard, the coat, the boots.
Ho, ho, ho! Ha, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
He stands at 6.5 feet, his mouth moves, and his arm moves to clench his fist. I always love the multiple versions of the Jack Skellington animatronic that we get every year. This one is no different. It's pretty nice. Next up, we have the Witch King from The Lord of the Rings.
You have failed. The world of men will fall. Do not come between the Nazgul and his prey. You fool. No man can kill me. Die now.
This guy stands at 7.75 feet, his head moves, and his arm that wields his sword moves. I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I never really got into it, but I can still appreciate the immaculate design of this guy. He looks pretty cool. Next, we have one of their bringbacks for this year. This is the Leatherface animatronic. This was originally released at Party City in 2023. This was and still is my favorite version of the Leatherface animatronics. He stands with a total height of 7 feet. He starts by heavily breathing, and then his chainsaw starts and he starts shaking. Then his arms quickly swing up and Leatherface lets out this primal rage war cry as the chainsaw revs. This animatronic perfectly encapsulates how terrifying Leatherface really is, and I am so glad that they brought this guy back because I want him. As a longtime horror fan, I think that Leatherface is very underrated, and I think that this animatronic is perfect. Next, we have another one of their bringbacks, the Popcorn Clown.
Just popped up to say hi!
This machine was originally released at Party City in 2022. This is one of the good clown animatronics. The machine stands at 5.7 feet. The viewer presses the button to activate the popcorn machine, and a clown head pops up as it was hidden in the popcorn. The clown's eyes light up and the mouth moves. I like this one a lot as it's a very clever concept. We haven't seen anything that involves popcorn at all, and to get a whole popcorn machine is huge. This is very well done. Next is another bringback animatronic. This is the Skill Crane. This is a reskin of the Popcorn Clown animatronic originally released at Party City in 2024. This machine stands at 5.7 feet, the claw moves side to side, and Mr. Teddy reveals itself from being hidden in the prizes by shooting up from the prizes. This can also be activated by the big button on the front of the machine. This animatronic is excellent, and I am glad that Halloween Costumes is bringing back all of the Party City stuff. Next up, we have the clown doll from the movie Poltergeist. This guy was supposed to come out for Party City last year, but unfortunately they went out of business before the Halloween season. Luckily, Halloween Costumes helped this guy and others see the light of being officially released for the first time this year. He stands at 5 feet, he leans forward and backward, his eyes move, his head tilts, and his body turns. This guy is absolutely phenomenal, and I honestly did not expect anybody to make anything from Poltergeist, but you know what? I'm here for it. Next up, we have Kraggeth, the Demon Gargoyle.
It's been so long since I've fed. The taste of fear. The sound of bones cracking. You came to the wrong place.
This guy was originally released at Home Depot in 2020 with slightly different colors. Halloween Costumes likes to change up some of the animatronics they bring back to give a new flair to them. This guy stands at 7 feet, his eyes light up, mouth moves, head turns, and his wings flap. I really like the updated color scheme on this guy. The purple and orange look amazing on this demon. I always like seeing demon stuff because we don't get a whole lot of it. Next up, we have the Joker from the movie The Dark Knight.
Why so serious? How about a magic trick?
Well, you look nervous. Is it the scars?
You wanna know how I got 'em? Let's put a smile on that face. And now I see the funny side. Now I'm always smiling. Why so serious?
This is Heath Ledger's Joker. Debatably the best rendition of the Joker, in my opinion. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. He stands at 6 feet, his head turns, his arm pulls his coat open, revealing 5 grenades hidden on the inside of his coat. His other arm wiggles, teasing that he might pull the string connected to the pin of each grenade. We were supposed to get a Joker animatronic in 2017 created by Morbid Enterprises, but that one got unfortunately scrapped along with 75% of what else was revealed in that trade show booth. Morbid Enterprises was known for doing this in their later years. However, I am really glad that we finally got a released Joker animatronic. This concept is amazing as it perfectly fits the Joker, and his audio is ripped straight from the movie. He looks incredible. Halloween costumes never fails to make their licensed characters look snazzy. Next up, we have Sabrina the Soothsayer.
The phantoms have been whispering of your arrival. Come, I shall reveal what they foretold. Ah, yes, I see it clearly. A journey lies ahead. But beware, for it leads to a shadowed end.
This animatronic was also supposed to be released at Party City last year, but unfortunately never saw the light of day until now. It is about time that we have another life-size fortune teller animatronic. The last life-size fortune teller booth animatronic that we've gotten, keywords are life-size, is the Miss Fortune Teller from 2013. I absolutely love the fortune teller stuff. I eat it up every time a company releases something fortune teller related. Her booth stands at 6.1 feet, her eyes light up, her mouth moves, her arms move, her head tilts, and the spiral backdrop behind her spins. This can also be activated by a big red button on the front of the booth, as it is similar to a Zoltar machine. The detail is absolutely phenomenal. I feel like I would see this somewhere at like a themed restaurant, a mall, or a theme park. Next up, we have these 12-foot Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. His eyes light up and his head turns. This is an animatronic with inflatable parts. We've seen this with Morbid Enterprises, but unfortunately those pieces were never released. We've also seen this with Jemmy. They made an 8-foot ogre that had some animatronic parts. I am a huge Ghostbusters fan, and I think that this is a perfect addition to the Ghostbusters line. Next up, we have Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
What's it saying, my precious, my love? Smeagol losing his nerve. No, not, never. Smeagol hates nasty animals. Smeagol wants to see them dead. And we will. Smeagol did it once. He can do it again.
This guy crouches at 2.2 feet, his head turns and looks up and down, and his arm moves to show his ring. Again, I'm not huge on Lord of the Rings, but this is really nice. Up next, we have the Potted Predator. I absolutely love plant animatronics, as I think they are super underrated. I also like gardening, so there is some bias. This guy stands at 6 feet. His branch arms move away to reveal his face, and his neck shoots up. I get 2015 vibes every time I look at this guy, and I love the way he looks. He has this very interesting contrast between plant and monster. He looks more monster than plant, and in my opinion, simply because of the humanoid body that they gave him, and also his face. I do really like this guy. Next, we have yet another bring back item with the neon ice cream clown.
You heard it here first, folks. 3 sweet treats to all the little boys and girls this Halloween night. I have ice cream flavors to die for!
This guy was originally released at Party City in 2023. I like this guy, and I absolutely love the color scheme. However, I still think that this guy could have been executed a little better. I still think that nothing can top the ice cream steak clown from Party City that same year. That was absolutely perfect. However, I still see myself owning this guy. Who knows though, because I plan on getting several other pieces this year. Next, we have Bill, the escaped convict.
They strapped me down and tried to fry me. Sparks in my skull. But it only jolted me awake. Now run, run, run while you can.
This is a blind box animatronic, a new type of animatronic that Halloween Costumes is bringing to the table this year. Whoever purchased this guy has a 1/6 chance of getting a special burnt variant. This guy stands at 6 feet, his eyes light up, his head cap lights up, his mouth moves, and his body sways around like he has been drinking. This is the same animation as Crypt Countess from Spirit Halloween last year, although this animatronic doesn't suck. Prisoner animatronics are quite the rare occurrence, but they're usually good when produced. I like the looks of this guy. He has a lot of blood on him, implying that he either hurt someone or it's from his face, as he's missing the flesh of his nose and upper lip. The design is done pretty well, and I do think the burnt variant is the superior of the two. Next, we have the other mother from Coraline.
I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3!
It's about time that we got a Coraline animatronic, and I'm glad that they chose the other mother. This creature stands at 7.25 feet, and her head looks around. This looks incredibly movie accurate, dare I say, just as good as the Corpse Bride animatronics from Spirit Halloween. This is incredible. Next up, we have Gorging Georgie, the carnivore clown.
Wanna see what the babies in my belly dream about? They lap when I eat. Can you hear them giggle?
We've had some pretty unique clowns this year, especially from this company, and this clown is one of them. He stands at 6 feet, his eyes light up, and he lifts up his shirt to reveal the ball pit balls and some skulls moving around in his stomach. I get Killer Clowns from Outer Space vibes from this guy, with the massive head and hands and the novelty of the ball pit balls in his stomach. I do really like this guy. He's really well done, and I think his voice is really funny. Like I said, folks, there's not a single bad animatronic in this lineup. Next, we have the Haunted Wind-Up Doll.
I like to watch you when you are sleeping. Don't worry. I'll stand right next to your bed.
This was originally supposed to be released at Spirit Halloween in 2017 with a twitching mechanism, but never came out. She stands at 5.6 feet, her head lights up, and her body turns and looks up and down like a wind-up doll would. She's being released this year with more mechanical-like movement instead of twitching, which I think fits the character better. She also has curly hair instead of pigtails like her prototype predecessor. I like this animatronic a lot, and I always love seeing companies make characters that belong in an attic. The dust and staining on this doll is well done, and I like the blue light that shines from inside the head. Next up, we have Catnap from Poppy Playtime. I am not a huge fan of the game, but I absolutely love the characters and cannot get enough of these guys. He stands at 6.25 feet, his eyes light up, his head turns, and he spits fog, so he has a fog machine attachment. Catnap is my favorite character to come out of the series, and this animatronic is done very well. Next up, we have the Sinister Stag. This is essentially a big zombie deer. It stands at 7 feet, the head rotates, the eyes light up, and it spits fog. This is such a cool design. It looks like what you would think a zombie deer looks like. The colors really reveal how much the creature is decaying, and the clothing on it looks amazing as well. Next, we have Laugh Track Jack, the sinister smiling clown.
Dating's hard when you're a clown. Women say they want someone who can make them laugh until you show up at their window at 3 a.m. with balloons.
This is a stand-up comedian clown whose mouth is missing, so it speaks from an amp that has a giant pair of lips on it. This guy stands at 6.6 feet, his eyes light up, he tilts side to side, and the big lips on the amp move, and the volume meter lights up to each syllable when he speaks. This is a super unique concept, and I am all here for it. Joke-telling clowns are not new, as we've seen it in almost every clown that we've gotten. However, this gives a new spin on the joke telling, and this is a huge breath of fresh air. The design is phenomenal. This is going in my top 5 clowns of all time for sure. The detail from head to toe is immaculate. The outfit is incredible, and I absolutely love the flashing volume meter on the amp. That is a super nice detail. I really want to try and pick this guy up because this is a perfect clown. I know I've said that clowns are overdone, which I still stand by that statement, because a lot of the times, most clowns that we get every year are generic, but this year, there's been some pretty good ones. This is by far the best. Next up is another animatronic from Poppy Playtime. Here we have Huggy Wuggy, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Just like Catnap, this guy looks like he came straight out of the game. He stands at 7.5 feet, his eyes light up, and his head tilts. This is incredibly well done, and the attention to detail must not go without credit. He's even got the Velcro pads on his hands. I love this guy a lot. Next, we have the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. It is about time, y'all. We finally got a Jeepers Creepers animatronic. He stands at 6.5 feet, his eyes light up, his mouth moves, and his wings flap. This guy looks absolutely incredible, and the detail on his skin looks nice and rough and not glossy, which is one thing that I've noticed that a lot of rough-looking animatronics have, and it's a problem. Some characters aren't supposed to be glossy, and it looks like an action figure. Luckily, this guy doesn't have that. This is very well done. Next up, we have Ash from Army of Darkness. This guy's more of a collector's piece than a Halloween decoration, I think. It's basically a 6-foot action figure in my opinion. He stands at 6 feet and his right arm moves up and down. His hands are interchangeable and you can make them hold the Necronomicon. I like the Ash Williams character. I'm not huge on the movies, but I think this is well done. Next, we have Edward Scissorhands. Yet another Tim Burton character. He stands at 6 feet, his body turns, and his fingers move. This guy is incredibly well done. His clothes are straight out of the movie. His face actually looks really well. I noticed in previous years when a company did a human character that the face looks horrible. We're looking at you, Jimmy. However, this guy looks really good, and you can actually see the shyness / nervousness on his face. Excuse me. Next, we have Monstrous Medusa.
Welcome to the land of the Gorgons, where my sisters and I rule with an iron fist. You have trespassed, and now you must face the consequences. The question is, should I let my serpents pick at you one by one, or turn you into stone before you've been torn into 100 pieces?
We do not get the Medusa character much at all, but when we do, it's pretty good usually. She stands at 6 feet, her eyes light up, her mouth moves, her arm moves up and down, and her head turns and the snakes on her head move. I like this rendition as she has more of a snake body than a human body. This is well done. Next up, we have Sloth from the Goonies.
Hey, you guys! I love you, chum.
This is very much a collector's piece. He stands at 6.7 feet, he dons his pirate outfit and Superman shirt, his head turns, he leans back, and his arms open his vest to show off his shirt. This guy looks pretty good, the outfit is well done, and the audio is from the movie. Next, we have Leatherface with the Pretty Woman outfit. This is the Party City Leatherface, but with a different outfit. He has a total height of 6.75 feet. He shakes as his chainsaw revs, his chainsaw smokes, and his arms shoot up to swing his chainsaw. Again, this is the same exact animation as the other Leatherface. However, this is still incredible. I like the added fog compatibility to make his chainsaw smoke. I think that's a very nice detail. Just like the OG Leatherface, This one has incredible detail. The animation still shows how terrifying the Leatherface character truly is. This is nice. Next, we have Harley Quinn from the Batman animated series.
This time, baby, the joke's on you.
Hi, Puddin'. Miss me?
She stands at 5.7 feet, her head turns, and her arm raises to shoot the classic bang prank gun that she's holding. Halloween Costumes is doing a lot of collector pieces this year, this being one of them. The design is very well done. Next up, we have the Dollmaker's Curse.
Let the thread carry the curse in and out like a dying breath. We're doling out the terror tonight.
This is a very interesting character. His eyes light up, his head moves up and down, the doll pops up, and her eye lights up. I kind of like the idea of a corrupt doll maker, and I think this character is pretty well done. I will say the jump scare is very unexpected, and I like it. Next, we have the hatching Avomorph from the Alien franchise. This sits at 3 feet tall, and the face hugger shoots out of the egg. Like I've said in a previous video, I'm not huge on the Alien series, however I do love the character designs. This one's pretty well done, as the animation makes sense for the creature. Next up, we have the Soul Snatching Clown.
With these eyes, I can see through your soul. But with this hand, I can reach through you and separate your soul from your flesh and bones.
This is a very interesting character. He stands at 6.7 feet, his eyes light up, his mouth moves, his head turns and moves up and down, his empty hand raises and lights up, and his balloon lights up to reveal a child's face, implying that the soul he just snatched is what lies inside the balloon. This is more of an evil monster clown, but I do really like this character. The outfit is very well designed, and the makeup on his face is also well done. The revealing of the child's soul now being on the balloon is by far the best soul snatch animation that I've ever seen. We've had other soul snatchers, but it's where the kid spits fog into the monster's mouth to make it look like a physical manifestation of the kid's soul, and you don't really know where the soul went after the animation is done. However, the novelty of the child's soul being trapped into the balloon, I personally think, is much more terrifying, because this shows the true fate of the soul. We know where it went after being snatched, and that's pretty scary. Next, we have the Night King from the Game of Thrones. He stands at 6.2 feet, his eyes light up, and his arms raise. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, but this is well done. Next up is yet another bring back animatronic. This is Blazing Balthazar, aka Dr. Payne.
Come one, come all, my soul burns to show you a good time.
This guy was originally released at Party City in 2024. He stands at 10 feet, his eyes light up, he leans back, his arm moves to place the torch at his mouth, and he spits fog to create the effect of him breathing fire. This is such a cool character and very much an eye catcher as he's on stilts and he's a fire breather. The audio is fantastic. The organ playing in the background as he greets people to the attraction really fits who this character really is. Next, we have Balrog from Lord of the Rings. This guy stands at 14 feet. His eyes light up, his mouth moves and lights up, his head turns, the fire on his back lights up, his wings move, his arm moves, and his whip lights up. This is massive. Again, not a Lord of Rings fan, but this is incredible. The detail is excellent, and there is a lot of animation on this character. Next, we have the Joker from the Batman animated series.
Welcome to Gotham's greatest spectacle. I hold in my hand a symbol, the Joker card. Now that's a nice touch. Here, have a souvenir. Catch!
He stands at 6.25 feet, his head turns, and his arm waves the card in his hands. This is another collector's item. The design is very neat, and the outfit is incredible. Next, we have Archibald Tinkerdoom, a mad scientist.
This machine harnesses raw fear, and this is the perfect time to collect. You scream, and it powers my lab forever! Now go on, give me your loudest shriek. For science!
We do not get very many science characters at all, and I'm glad that we have another one. He stands at 6 feet, his body turns, his mouth moves, his goggles light up, and his potions light up. The detail on this guy is absolutely incredible. I love that he has these bug eyes when he wears his goggles, and I also really like the exposed brain. It reminds me of the mad scientist from Spirit Halloween back in 2008. Next is a new zombie, folks. Here we have the twitching zombie. He stands at 3 feet, his eyes light up, and he thrashes around. This is absolutely incredible. I like when there's a violent animation without it being a jump scare. A great example of this is the electrified maniac from Spirit Halloween back in 2014. The design is really good, and the clothes make him look almost burnt. I love my zombies, and this is a beautiful addition to the zombies. Next, we have Lorelei the Librarian.
This book is for my eyes only. Who dares disrupt my reading?
Get out! This is not your story!
Gone. Cowards never finish the tale.
She stands at 5.7 feet, her eyes light up, her head turns, her book shines light onto her face, her candle lights up, and there's a light in her chest that exposes a rib cage. This is a very unique character, as we do not get librarians at all, really. I like the addition of the exposed rib cage when her chest lights up. Next up, we have Halifax, the hungry photo booth reaper.
Step right up and let Halifax frame your final moment. This pose will haunt you forever. A picture's worth 1,000 screams. Thanks for your soul. Your smile.
I like this a lot. He stands at 7 feet, his eyes light up, his head looks up and down, and his hollow chest lights up to shine on whoever is taking a picture in his chest. This is really great for interaction at your display. I always like when there's an attraction or a display that has a designated area to take photos. Next up is the Xenomorph Actormatronic. The creature itself is hoisted at 3 feet. The backdrop behind it is around 6 feet. The animation is simple. The mini mouth shoots out of the alien, and the rest of the item is controlled by the actor. The design is pretty well done, and the backdrop looks pretty good. I like that we're getting more actor-controlled products, and it adds more natural parts to a display. Next is another Actomatronic. Here is Zombo the Undead Elephant. This is a new addition to the Brick Thunder line, as it was designed by the YouTuber Brick Thunder. This stands at 3 feet, and the elephant is controlled by an actor. These Actormatronics all do the same thing, as they're just a big head controlled by an actor. Only differences are the characters that are being controlled. However, with that in mind, these are all very nice additions to the Actormatronic line. Next is yet another Actormatronic. Here we have the Otherworldly Eyeball. This is also another addition to the Brick Thunder line. This one is pretty unique, as we don't get a lot of eyeball stuff anymore. This one stands at 3 feet tall and once again is controlled by an actor. Next we have Mungo the Mutant Fly. This one sits at 5.5 feet, his eyes light up, his wing flaps, his head turns, and he pops up from the toxic waste barrel. This is another giant bug, but this one is quite unique as it really incorporates the mutant element with the barrel. The design is nice, adding a bit of monster element onto the fly's face. Next up, we have Narcoleptic Nana.
Hold still, this won't hurt a bit. I need your cheeks. It's tiring chasing after you kids.
This is an interesting animatronic. She stands at 5.6 feet, her mouth moves, and she hunches over to fall asleep. This one is quite funny, as she wants to pinch your face like how grandmas usually do, yet she takes the skin with her. She also just falls asleep mid-speech, which is also quite hilarious. The detail and outfit are very well done. This, along with other clowns on this lineup, really emphasize novelty because they're clowns. The clowns from this lineup really encapsulate clown. Clowns are known for doing tricks. Most animatronic clowns don't really do tricks. They're just scary, and this is why I think that clowns are very overdone. It's a clown. You can't just make them stand there and hold a knife or some sort of weapon or talk about how they're gonna eat you. That's stupid. Clowns do tricks. They have novelty and they tell jokes. The clowns from this lineup, they do that. They're actually being clowns, which is why I haven't really said anything bad about them. I want to include this next one because it's still an animatronic, but this one isn't scary at all. This is more of a friendly and whimsical animatronic. Here is Gorgeous, the vintage pumpkin witch.
Happy Halloween! I've been brewing something special tonight.
She stands at 4 feet and she rocks side to side as if she's dancing. This is very adorable. Next up is Tantrum Tina.
No, I don't want to. You can't make me. I hate you.
She sits at 3 feet, her eyes light up, and she shakes her head violently as she holds her hair. This is probably the first good child animatronic that we've gotten in forever. Most recent animatronics that involve children are really, really bad, but this one is actually good. The design is neat and the violent animation is creepy. Next, we have Cousin It from the Addams Family. This is yet another bring-back animatronic, as we've seen this at Lowe's in 2024. This one's pretty cool. It doesn't catch my eye a whole lot, but I do like it. Next up is the rat from The Princess Bride. I like the movie. I'm not too fond of this character though. However, this is a pretty good animatronic. Next, we have the Scream Savers line. This is a line of animatronics that are more budget friendly. These are all pretty good. And finally, we have all of the limited variants. My favorites have to be the white werewolf and the swiping zombie. The detail on these are phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the HalloweenCostumes.com 2026 lineup. That was a whole lot of stuff, folks. This company is truly on an exponential growth, and I'm here for it. I would love to work with this company someday. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see me talk everything horror. Goodbye.